But at least I hope, through all these trials and tribulations and things that we've encountered over the past couple of years, that I've at least done my job being an honest person. First and foremost, my first question was this. I said, YouTube, with their AdSense program, literally tell everyone, don't talk to your fans about it. Don't tell them how AdSense works, because then you would incentivize them to do stuff and commit fraud. So don't ever explain to them how the program works. Now the problem with that is that it's public knowledge how AdSense works. Everyone knows. You can go to the website that's public forums and read, and you know how to use AdSense. So it's really stupid that that's a rule of YouTube's, but that's always been their rule. And that's why you've never heard me come out and outright talk about AdSense before basically my account got suspended, and now I know I'm not getting it back. I might be able to make it work, and here's how. It's not going to be based off of selling any product. It's basically going to be based off of my partner channel, which is this channel, The King of Hate HD, and basically how much you guys participate with this channel, if you know what I mean. I'm not allowed to come out and just say, you know, how you can do that, but anyone who's accustomed to YouTube and how the partner channels work, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. That's where the fun comes from. So I just want to say thanks a lot to everyone. I hope to entertain you in the future. Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos. A loyal person, I think what we might actually be doing is, like, for example, you could order a custom joystick. You say, I want the Mad Catz Tournament Edition stick, but I'd like a purple ball top with purple buttons, and here's some art for you, Phil. You know, and obviously we would provide a template that you could submit your art, and you say, here, this is the art that we actually want on the joystick. And actually doing it that way, it would take any legal liability off of us, that there would be a worry. Like, for example, let's say the picture was from Capcom. There would be no worry from us that, you know, Capcom couldn't sue us and say, well, you're illegally using our art. We'll say, well, we didn't put the art on there. That art was provided by the customer. If you really want to go try to sue some, you know, some one single guy who wanted to use some fan art or some Capcom art on his joystick, go ahead. Someone who shows the appreciation to the fans. Okay, so as you can see, the Xbox 360 maxes out around 100 messages. It actually is full at 100, but every once in a while, one or two sneak through and you end up with over 100. Alright, so let's get started. Bunch of fucking losers. Your vids are the cat's pajamas. Ah, that's amazingly not funny. Congratulations. Hey, your videos are good shit, man. I just wanted to recommend Halo Wars. Great campaign. Shut up. Phil, I am so sorry for how many bitches send you a friend request. I am not going to ask you to just send me a message, not a message, a message, spelled wrong, to let me know you got this. P.S. I also only put friends I know onto my list for the same reason. Don't let it get to you. Dear Jam Like Dave, learn how to fucking type. Okay. Mr. Tanuki, this is the guy I played in Street Fighter 4 last night. Love your vids, was cool playing you. Yeah, it was cool beating your ass too. And someone who's willing to grow. Fighting game tournament in Philadelphia starting on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. It's a 2-day event. It is the first event where there's going to be a major Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament, so it's pretty much the first major tournament in the entire U.S. for that game. I'm dying to get there. I've been having lots of difficulties finding transportation, and he really wants me to be there, but it's just hard because trying to get from Connecticut to Philly, you know, the easiest way is a ride, but it seems like either no one's passing through Connecticut or no one's willing to offer me a ride for selfish fucking reasons, apparently, because I already offered to pay my way. I would pay for gas. Hell, I'd pay for meals. I'd do whatever it was needed that they felt to go out of their way to pick me up, and no one's made an offer. When you go to these tournaments, patience. Patience is a virtue. You're going to need a lot of it. And the other thing is, unfortunately, and I hate to say this, but every tournament I go to these days, I still see it. There's still a lot of elitism and favoritism towards the known players, meaning you might end up standing around staring saying, all of these stations are occupied. Why? I thought there was supposed to be casual play at this tournament. Then you find out that one top Marvel player is running a one station over there and refuses to get up. One top Street Fighter 4 player is on that station over there doing a money match. And that kind of stuff ends up happening, and stations end up getting hogged. And it is really fucking annoying. Now when I go to these tournaments, I say, hey, guess what? Such and such, I've known you for 10 years, get the fuck off this station because I want to play the game. And usually, when you threaten them like that, they get the fuck up because none of them want to fight. None of them want to step outside and get their ass beat. But, and they had one TV with Marvel 3 on it, so of course everyone was dying to get on it. So I waited a little bit, I finally got on, and I literally dominated it for about 45 minutes. No one could take me off, and then finally some other kids were like, oh, I wanted to start doing money matches now. And normally I would be like, oh, well then you have to beat me first. You can't just, you know, take the TV. But I was tired anyway, so after I won my last game, I just left. You know, that didn't work out. For whatever reason, Google decided, they said, oh, there's no way, you know, that this could be legitimate, that this guy could be having this many people watch his videos or be interested in the ads on his videos. And so they kicked me out of the program after a couple months. And by the way, stole money from me because they actually owed me 2 more months worth of money, which they never paid me.